Hey guys, it's Allie, and I am here in the office just getting ready to head out on an adventure with Simon and Elliot down to LA this week for the Star Wars celebration, which is a big Star Wars convention that they have down there. And I wanted to hop on here and tell you guys a little bit about my documenting plans for this adventure, which will be a huge adventure for the three of us. Earlier this week, we released our new travel collection for 2022, and I wanted to just show you some of the pieces that I'm going to use for documenting this adventure. One of the new things that we released in this collection is a buildable album, and it's basically a ring-bound album with chipboard covers. So it's got the front and the back on there, and then some nice large rings that it can accommodate a lot of content, right? So what I'm thinking about doing with this is combining a few different things. So I'm going to use that album, and then I'm going to use this set of craft pocket cards where I can then add in photos and or my journaling on top. And I think what I'm going to do today is actually set this up, and then I'll take it with me so I can write directly on here about some of our adventures, and then maybe I'll add in additional photos. Other plans I'm thinking about doing here, I think that I'm going to take these circle stamps and I'm just going to stamp right on top, and then I can add an extra embellishment on the inside. So that would be on each one of these. Maybe when I get home, I'll end up adding photos on the back. And then I think I'm going to bring along some of the pieces from this vellum shipping tag bundle. This is one of my most favorite things from the release this time. These are all on vellum. Love a variety of these things here. It's just stuff like this is super cute. And the tags, and then these could also be added into the album. One of the things that I wanted to show you guys on here specifically was related to this buildable album. In the travel collection, we also released these page attachers. And one of the questions that I got from someone after we did the preview post last week was, can you cut these in half and just use one without having to fold them over and use the adhesive? Absolutely, and that's what I'm going to do here, and I was going to show you guys that. So I'm just going to trim it right down the middle. Obviously, this is sized to be able to go directly into the album. And since I know this is what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and set this up on here. So I'm going to pull the adhesive off the back of this first one and just show you guys kind of how I'm setting this up here. Pull that off and then go ahead and just adhere it. It actually fits perfectly right onto the back of that envelope, and then I'm going to be able to just put it directly into the album here. So, and I'm going to do that for each one of these. So it's going to be a really cute home for these craft pockets with the little cards that come out. And then I could add extra photos inside of there if I wanted to too. And like I said, I think what I am going to do is stamp on top of each one of these for a little title, like an additional title that can go on there. And then I could also put an embellishment on the inside. But in terms of getting ready for a trip like this is absolutely something I could take with me, throw it in my bag, and then when I come home, I'll be able to add in additional photos or additional ephemera that we pick up, and I can use, like these page attachers are going to be great for adding directly into the album. Let's just go ahead and affix a couple more of these on here. These were some of my favorites. I really liked the mini kit too. I mean, I liked lots of the different things on here. Let's make sure that while I do this that I'm doing it in the right place. Here, I'm going to add that along the edge, and then this will go in to the album. So then I would repeat those same steps for all of these guys. Add it in. And then what was cool with these, I love how that they're going to just go, along the top edge. Inside the mini kit too, there were a few things that I was thinking that I will probably take with me. That might be fun to add in there. There you go. You guys can see it now. I'm like, what am I doing? I was also thinking, I really, really like these little tags. So I think I'll probably put those in my bag to take with me. And then just be able to focus while I'm on the trip on just getting documentation, doing the writing, right? Telling the story of the trip while I'm living it, and then adding my photos in in when I get home. One of the fun things that you can do with travel too is use an Instax photo or something like that. I don't think that that's going to fit with what I want to do this time in particular, but that would be another thing that you could slip inside the pockets there. Just wanted to show you guys really quick. I went ahead and set it all up. So I went ahead and adhered this guy on the inside, and I did stamp on here and use those attaching stickers. I just cut them in half, like thank you for the person that asked me that, and then stamped on each one of these. So now these are all ready for me to take with me on our little trip down to LA. All right, that was all I wanted to show you guys today. Just a little quick update and let you know again that our travel collection did go live on Monday. And if you guys have additional questions, you can ask them in the comments below. Other than that, I'm out of here. I'll be sharing some stories, I'm sure, along the way of our grand Star Wars adventure coming soon.